Question 1. What action should you take when you see this road sign? A. Increase speed slightly. B. Slow down for a bend. C. Prepare for a steep hill ascent. D. Overtake carefully. Answers is B. Slow down for a bend. This sign warns of a dangerous bend to the right. You should reduce your speed and be prepared to steer through the curve safely. Question 2. What does this road sign indicate? A. You have priority. B. Give way to oncoming traffic. C. Stop before the junction. D. No entry ahead. Answers is B. Give way to oncoming traffic. The give way sign means you must let traffic on the main road go first. Be prepared to stop if necessary and only proceed when it is safe. Question 3. What should you do if you encounter this sign on a road? A. Proceed with caution. B. Do not enter the road. C. Yield to pedestrians. D. Slow down for hazards. Answers is B. Do not enter the road. This sign, a red circle with a white bar, means no entry. You are prohibited from entering the road from this direction. It's often found at the end of a one-way street. Question 4. What is the primary purpose of a car's hazard warning lights? A. To indicate you are parking briefly. B. To warn other drivers of a hazard. C. To signal a turn in an emergency. D. To indicate you are driving slowly. Answers is B. To warn other drivers of a hazard. Hazard warning lights are used to warn other road users of a stationary obstruction you are causing, or to alert traffic behind you to a hazard ahead on a motorway or dual carriageway. Question 5. What does this circular sign with a straight arrow indicate? A. Road ahead is closed. B. You must go straight ahead. C. No entry for vehicles. D. Turn left or right only. Answers is B. You must go straight ahead. This is a mandatory sign indicating that vehicles must proceed straight ahead. There are no other permissible directions of travel at this point. Question 6. What does this rectangular sign with a white arrow indicate? A. Two-way traffic ahead. B. One-way street. C. No entry for certain vehicles. D. Road for motor vehicles only. Answers is B. One-way street. This sign indicates a one-way street, meaning all traffic must travel in the direction of the arrow. This helps manage traffic flow and reduce congestion. Question 7. What should you do if you accidentally drive into a cycle lane marked by a solid white line during its hours of operation? A. Continue driving if it is clear. B. Exit the lane as soon as possible. C. Stop and wait for cyclists to pass. D. Drive in the lane to avoid traffic. Answers is B. Exit the lane as soon as possible. It is generally illegal to drive or park in a cycle lane during its operational hours if it's marked by a solid white line. You should exit as soon as it is safe and legally permissible. Question 8. What does this road sign warn you about? A. Steep descent ahead. B. Steep hill upwards. C. Road narrows ahead. D. Uneven road surface. Answers is B. Steep hill upwards. This triangular warning sign indicates a steep ascent or hill upwards. Be prepared to change gears to maintain power, especially if driving a heavy vehicle. Question 9. What does this road sign mean for goods vehicles? A. Goods vehicles only. B. No overtaking for goods vehicles. C. Maximum speed for goods vehicles. D. Goods vehicles must use hard shoulder. Answers is B. No overtaking for goods vehicles. This sign means that overtaking is prohibited for goods vehicles over a certain maximum operating mass, usually 3.5 tons. All other vehicles may still overtake if safe and legal. Question 10. What does this sign mean? A. Hazard ahead. B. Roundabout ahead. C. Traffic lights ahead. D. Road curves to the right. Answers is B. Roundabout ahead. This is a mandatory sign indicating a roundabout. When approaching a roundabout, you should give priority to traffic already on the roundabout, unless road markings or signs indicate otherwise. Question 11. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Road works ahead. B. Uneven road ahead. C. Slippery road surface. D. Speed hump present. Answers is B. Uneven road ahead. This sign warns of an uneven road surface. You should slow down to maintain control and avoid damage to your vehicle, as the road may have bumps or dips. Question 12. What should a driver do when seeing this sign? A. Proceed if the way is clear. B. Stop before the white line. C. Give way to pedestrians. D. Prepare to turn right. Answers is B. Stop before the white line. The stop sign requires you to bring your vehicle to a complete halt behind the solid white line. Only proceed when you are sure it is safe to do so, and will not cause other vehicles to stop or swerve. Question 13. What does this prohibitory sign signify? A. Overtaking permitted. B. No overtaking. C. Slow vehicles only. D. Minimum speed limit. Answers is B. No overtaking. This sign means no overtaking. You must not overtake other motor vehicles from this point until you see a sign that indicates the restriction has ended. Question 14. What is the correct procedure for an emergency stop? A. Gently apply the brakes. B. Brake firmly and quickly. C. Use the handbrake first. D. Steer around the obstacle. Answers is B. Brake firmly and quickly. In an emergency, you should brake as quickly and as firmly as possible, maintaining control of the steering. Engage the clutch if necessary to avoid stalling once stopped. Question 15. What does this sign instruct you to do? A. Turn right ahead. B. Turn left ahead. C. Go straight or turn right. D. Roundabout in. Answers is B. Turn left ahead. This mandatory sign indicates that you must turn left. You do not have the option to go straight or turn right at this junction. Question 16. What does this sign mean for motorway driving? A. Main road ahead. B. Start of a motorway. C. End of motorway. D. Service area ahead. Answers is B. Start of a motorway. This sign indicates the start of a motorway. Specific rules apply on motorways, such as higher speed limits, no pedestrians, cyclists, or slow-moving vehicles being allowed. Question 17. What should you do if you see this sign? A. Accelerate quickly. B. Reduce speed, avoid harsh braking. C. Prepare for a steep descent. D. Sound your horn. Answers is B. Reduce speed, avoid harsh braking. This sign warns of a slippery road ahead, especially in wet or icy conditions. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance. Question 18. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Advisory speed limit. B. A maximum speed limit of 50. C. Minimum speed limit of 50. D. Recommended speed is 50. Answers is B. Maximum speed limit of 50. This circular sign with a red border and a number in the center indicates a mandatory maximum speed limit. You must not exceed 50 or depending on context from this point. Question 19. What does this sign compel you to do? A. Keep left of the obstacle. B. Keep right of the obstacle. C. Turn right at the next junction. D. No entry for vehicles. Answers is B. Keep right of the obstacle. This sign is a mandatory instruction to pass the obstacle on the side. It's often used at roadworks or central islands. Question 20. When should you use dipped headlights? A. Only during daytime. B. When visibility is poor. C. To signal other drivers. D. Only on motorways. Answers is B. When visibility is poor. Dipped headlights should be used when visibility is poor, such as during rain, mist, and also when meeting other vehicles to avoid dazzling them. Question 21. What does this sign warn about? A. Road narrows ahead. B. Hump or speed bump ahead. C. Uneven road surface. D. Series of bends ahead. Answers is B. Hump or speed bump ahead. This sign warns of a hump or speed bump in the road. You should slow down to avoid damage to your vehicle and for passenger comfort when going over it. Question 22. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. End of priority road. B. You are on a priority road. C. Give way ahead. D. No entry for all vehicles. Answers is B. You are on a priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road. Traffic on intersecting roads must give way to you. However, you should still be observant for other drivers. Question 23. What does this sign prohibit? A. No parking on the pavement. B. No stopping at any time. C. No waiting allowed here. D. No entry for motor vehicles. Answers is B. No stopping at any time. This sign red circle with a red diagonal cross means no stopping. You must not stop your vehicle at any time, even briefly, at this location. Question 24. What is the primary reason for checking your vehicle's tires regularly? A. To improve vehicle appearance. B. For safety and fuel efficiency. C. To increase top speed. D. To reduce engine noise. Answers is B. For safety and fuel efficiency. Regular tire checks ensure they are at the correct pressure and have adequate tread depth. This is crucial for grip, braking, steering, and also contributes to better fuel efficiency. Question 25. What does this sign mean for pedestrians? A. No pedestrian access. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Footpath only. D. Children crossing point. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and stop if pedestrians are waiting to cross or are already on the crossing. Question 26. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Uneven road surface, B. Loose gravel or chippings, C. Falling rocks ahead, D. Slippery road ahead. Answers is B. Loose gravel or chippings. This sign warns of loose gravel, chippings or other stone materials on the road. Drive with extra care, reduce speed, and avoid sudden movements, as these can reduce grip. Question 27. What does this sign mean for motor vehicles? A. All vehicles prohibited. B. No entry for motor vehicles. C. Motorcycles only. D. Parking for motor vehicles. Answers is B. No entry for motor vehicles. This sign means no entry for motor vehicles. It prevents motor vehicles from entering a road or area, but may allow other forms of transport like cycles or pedestrians. Question 28. What action should you take when seeing this sign? A. Speed up to pass. B. Prepare for pedestrians. C. Road narrows ahead. D. Tunnel ahead. Answers is B. Prepare for pedestrians. This sign warns of a pedestrian crossing ahead. You should be prepared to slow down or stop to allow pedestrians to cross safely. Question 29. When driving in fog, what lights should you use? A. Full beam headlights. B. Dipped headlights and fog lights. C. Only. D. Hazard warning lights. Answers is B. Dipped headlights and fog lights. In fog, you should use dipped headlights. If visibility is seriously generally less than 100 meters, you should also use front and rear fog lights. Question 30. What does this sign mean for parking? A. Parking is free. B. No parking at any time. C. Parking for motorcycles only. D. Short-term parking allowed. Answers is B. No parking at any time. This sign red circle with a blue background and a single red diagonal line means no parking. You are not permitted to park your vehicle here, though short stops may be permitted if not causing an obstruction. Question 31. What does this sign warn you about? A. Uneven road surface. B. Falling rocks from the left. C. Steep descent ahead. D. Loose chippings. Answers is B. Falling rocks from the left. This sign warns of falling rocks or an area prone to falling rocks from the left. Drive cautiously, be aware of debris on the road, and avoid stopping in such areas. Question 32. What does this sign indicate for drivers at a junction? A. Turn right only. B. No right turn. C. Give way to traffic from right. D. Proceed with caution right. Answers is B. No right turn. This sign means no right turn. You are legally prohibited from turning right at the junction or point where this sign is displayed. You must choose an alternative direction. Question 33. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Expect elderly people. B. Children likely to be crossing. C. School bus stop ahead. D. Play area ahead. Answers is B. Children likely to be crossing. This warning sign indicates that children are likely to be present, often near schools or playgrounds. You should slow down and be prepared for children to run into the road. Question 34. What should you do when driving past parked cars? A. Drive close to them to save space. B. Leave room for opening doors. C. Sound your horn to warn drivers. D. Speed up to pass quickly. Answers is B. Leave room for opening doors. When driving past parked cars, you should leave sufficient room, at least a car door's width, to avoid hitting an opening door or a pedestrian stepping out from between vehicles. Question 35. What does this sign mean? A. End of speed limit. B. Start of a residential area. C. No entry for vehicles. D. Tourist attraction. Answers is B. Start of a residential area. This sign indicates the start of a residential area, often referred to as a living zone in the. Special rules usually apply, such as a lower speed limit, often 20, and priority for pedestrians. Question 36. What does this road sign indicate? A. Series of curves ahead. B. Dangerous curve to the left. C. Road narrows from the left. D. Steep ascent ahead. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the left. This sign warns drivers of a dangerous curve to the left. You should reduce your speed, position your vehicle correctly, and be prepared for the bend in the road. Question 37. What does this sign prohibit at an intersection? A. No right turn. B. No U-turn. C. No left turn. D. No stopping. Answers is B. No U-turn. This sign means no. You are prohibited from making a U-turn at this location. You will need to find an alternative way to change direction. Question 38. What does this sign warn you about? A. Children crossing. B. Cyclists. C. Pedestrian crossing. D. Shared path ahead. Answers is B. Cyclists. This sign warns of cyclists leaving or entering the road. Be extra vigilant for cyclists, especially at junctions, and be prepared to give them space. Question 39. What is the minimum insurance cover required to drive legally in the A. Fully comprehensive. B. Third party only. C. Third party fire and theft. D. Personal accident cover. Answers is B. Third party only. By law, you must have at least third party only insurance. This covers damage or injury you cause to other people or their property, but not to your own vehicle or to yourself. Question 40. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing. C. Road ahead is bumpy. D. Level crossing with gates. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns of a railway crossing ahead. You should approach with extreme caution, look and listen for trains, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 41. What does this warning sign tell you? A. Road narrows on left. B. Side wind ahead. C. Crossroads ahead. D. Strong currents in river. Answers is B. Side wind ahead. This sign warns of potential strong side winds. This can affect vehicle stability, especially for vehicles, motorcyclists, or those towing trailers. Grip the steering wheel firmly. Question 42. What does this sign mean for vehicles? A. Motorcycles prohibited. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. Pedestrians only. D. Road ahead is closed. Answers is B. No entry for all vehicles. This sign, a red circle with a horizontal white bar, indicates no entry for all vehicles. No traffic is permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign in that direction. Question 43. What should you do if you encounter this sign? A. Wild animals ahead. B. Cattle crossing ahead. C. Farm vehicles present. D. No animals allowed. Answers is B. Cattle crossing ahead. This sign warns of cattle or other farm animals likely to be crossing the road. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and give animals plenty of space. Question 44. When is it permissible to use a bus lane? A. Whenever traffic is heavy. B. Only during times. C. To overtake slow vehicles. D. Never under any circumstances. Answers is B. Only during times. Bus lanes are generally restricted to buses, taxis, and sometimes. However, some bus lanes allow other traffic outside of specific operational hours by signs. Question 45. What does this sign warn about? A. Zebra crossing ahead. B. Traffic lights ahead. C. Level crossing ahead. D. Emergency services access. Answers is B. Traffic lights ahead. This sign warns you that there are traffic lights ahead. Be prepared to slow down and stop if the lights are red or amber. Approach with caution. Question 46. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road widens ahead. B. Road narrows on both sides. C. Road. D. Lane closure on one side. Answers is B. Road narrows on both sides. This sign warns that the road narrows on both sides ahead. You should be prepared to adjust your speed and position and give way if necessary to oncoming traffic. Question 47. What does this sign mean? A. End of priority road. B. Junction with a minor road. C. Crossroads ahead. D. No entry for minor roads. Answers is B. Junction with a minor road. This sign warns of a junction ahead, where a minor road joins from the left and right. Be aware of traffic emerging from or turning into these minor roads. Question 48. How should you drive when approaching a ford? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Check depth, drive slowly. C. Use full beam headlights. D. Stop and wait for help. Answers is B. Check depth, drive slowly. When approaching a ford, a shallow river crossing, check the water depth and flow. Drive slowly and steadily in a low gear to avoid creating a bow wave that could flood your engine. Question 49. What does this sign indicate? A. End of roadworks. B. Roadworks ahead. C. Accident. D. Detour ahead. Answers is B. Roadworks ahead. This sign warns of roadworks ahead. You should reduce your speed, be prepared for lane closures, temporary traffic lights and workers or machinery on the road. Question 50. What does this warning sign tell you? A. Steep ascent ahead. B. Steep descent ahead. C. Uneven road surface. D. Tunnel ahead. Answers is B. Steep descent ahead. This sign warns of a steep descent. You should select a lower gear to use engine braking, reducing the need to constantly use your foot brake, which could cause it to overheat.